Bang! What's up, guys? It's your boy David back again with another video. Smash that button, like it, I don't know, that gay shit. Anyways, so I want to come in and talk about having a good idea and a perfect idea for any business idea or content creator idea or anything you want to do is useless if you execute it. So recently, a few days ago or a few months ago, I've been like catching up with a lot of like business people, content creator friends, or I catch up with a lot of cool people, right? Who always have plans, who always have ideas that they want to do, right? Like for example, I got a friend down in Melbourne who wants to start like a comedy, Australian like humor food type YouTube channel. And right now, yesterday, I just talked to another friend who recently wants to start like a dating like show for like some Asians. And then recently I was talking to another content creator. She wants to start doing more like mental health content creation idea. Some like mental health about like, you know, like psychology or mental health about, I don't know, on the lines of like deep stuff, right? And what I learned from like talking to all these content creators and all these like people who have ideas is a lot of them tend to think of like a perfect idea, but they don't execute it as soon as possible. Because anyone can come up with a perfect idea. Like, for example, I can come up with the most perfect fucking business idea. Like, it can be anything. Perfect fucking business idea. But at the same time, if you fucking delay executing that idea, no one doesn't give a fuck about your idea. Because now I'm at this point where I know a lot of people comes with cool ideas. I know so many people come up with ideas. They come with this sick idea, this idea. But no one doesn't care about your idea until you execute it. Because having a good idea without execution is not going to get you anywhere. It's as simple as that. I don't like it's cool. Like I know some have cool ideas. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. But no one doesn't give a fuck about your idea if you don't execute it. Because what I learned from my own personal experience is when I used to reach out to clients, right? For example, I used to reach out to clients, right? Even like for brands or for client work, right? You can go pitch them an idea, right? But at the same time, if you don't have any social proof, what you can do, they don't care about your fucking idea. Because the only way you can have a good idea, the only way you can work with brands or clients, if you have actually executed the idea in the first place. Because sometimes for me, to see the full picture, right, I have to actually see you actually fucking do it. Because for example, let's say you come with a cool fucking like YouTube channel idea you really want to do, but if you don't execute it, I don't care about your idea. I'd rather have you just execute on the idea as soon as possible, and then you pitch, and then you go pitch towards the brand, the client on that idea. Because what I learned from working for all these like top like businesses and top brand deals is they don't care about your fucking idea. You can bullshit your way to get that idea, but in a way, they only want to show you the proof. They want to show you the social proof, what you can provide. That's why you need case studies. Create case studies on the YouTube videos. Or create case studies based on what you have done before. Because if you don't create those case studies, they don't care. Like for example, right? I'm going to story tell you, right? So, a few months ago, right? I was talking to a friend, right? A potential client, right? Where he knows all the top business entrepreneurs or in the real estate industry in Sydney, right? And I was chatting with him, right? I was chatting with him about this. Oh yeah, I'll be down to work with him and all of that. And he was telling me about, well, it's cool, but do you have any real estate videos? And I was like, no, I don't. But can I just call the client and kind of just bullshit my idea, well, kind of pitch my idea towards him? And then he was telling me about like, David, you can't do that because a lot of these top real estate people, like these top business people, they don't care about how you pitch the idea. If you don't show the proof that what you can do, then they don't want to do business with you. And that's when I realized like, oh shit. So I remember from that day, I literally like went to my friend's apartment to fly the drone just to get some portfolio of that real estate that just showed that I can do it. Now, obviously, to this day, I haven't really got back to it. But the point I'm getting getting is that you gotta create social proof. You gotta create like case studies in terms of what you can do. Because I know a lot of people come with cool ideas, but like if you're working with like a top business person, or you're trying to get a brand deal on board, you gotta show what you can do. Because talk is cheap, man. Anyone can bullshit and talk their way, right? But there's gonna be get to the point where people just gonna find out you're full of shit. Because people can sense you're full of shit. Most of these top brand deals and most of these top business people, they don't want to deal with people who just bullshit artists. They don't want to deal with people who can actually do the job. That's the thing. They want people who can do the job. Because if you can't do the job, then you're full of fucking shit. That's how it is, right? So you have to actually create case studies. And in order to create those case studies, you might have to do it for cheap. You might have to do it in the budget. You might have to charge them cheap. Or maybe, for example, you've got a YouTube video idea and you want to have like a high production quality. Maybe you have to start with whatever you have. Maybe you have to start with your fucking phone or like a budget camera, or start with your friends. Or maybe you have to do it by yourself. Maybe you got to start with that. Because over time, once you start small, then you can start getting the big budgets in. Because you got to know if there's a market for it. If there's no market, then you're wasting your fucking time for it. Right? Imagine like from a business perspective, imagine I invest like, let's say, 20k with a high production video of some sort of comedy show where I don't know if there's a market on it. Because if there's no market or no social proof on that idea, then that could be a waste of money when I can use that money for other things. So you got to think like that. Because all of these top business people they only care what you can do. They want to show proof, case studies. You got to show them what you can do. If you don't have proof and case studies, then they don't want to do business with you. That's how it works. So that's what I got to say. I know a bit of a rant off here, but I gotta do my talk, man. I just said that pretty well, bro. I'm actually pretty happy with that idea. But that's what I gotta say. So talk is cheap. Show what you can actually do. Build strong social proof what you can do, such as start when you're not ready. Basically, start with what you have and just go from there. So that's what I gotta do. Like this video, subscribe, I don't know. If you gain some sort of value, hope you do. And yeah, alright, see ya, bye.